Alright, let's get straight into it. You ever been with someone you give them everything and they just throw it back in your face? I'm talking about being cheated on. Not just once, but over and over. It's that gut punch, that feeling of being completely played for a fool. You start questioning everything, thinking, what did I do wrong? But listen, that's where they get you. They want you to spiral. They want you to feel like you're the problem, so they can get away with their snaky behavior. It's a sick game, and it messes with your head. Proper brain rot. This isn't some sappy, it'll get better with time video. Nah, we're not doing that here. This is for anyone who's been burned by drama and betrayal. Let's talk about moving on, fast with your mind, not your heart. Your heart's been through enough, fam. It's time to let your brain take the wheel and get you out of this mess. We're cutting the emotional baggage and going straight for the logical exit. No more tears, no more second guessing, just facts. And the fact is, they messed up, not you. So let's set the record straight right now. We're not last in line. It's their fault. We've already moved on. We're not waiting around for an apology that's never coming, or for them to magically change. That's a fantasy. We're living in reality now. And in reality, we're done. We're moving forward, head held high, because we know our worth. They were a chapter, a rubbish one at that, and we've just slammed the book shut. Let's get into it. Let's be real. The first thing you feel is just pure, unfiltered anger. It's not sadness, not yet. It's that hot, boiling rage that comes from being made to look like an idiot. You gave them your trust, your time, your energy, and they took it and laughed. They were out there doing whatever they wanted, while you were at home thinking everything was fine. The disrespect is on another level. It's a slap in the face. You feel used, like you were just a convenience, a placeholder until something better came along. And that feeling, that raw anger, is completely valid. Don't let anyone tell you to calm down. You have every right to be fuming. It's the betrayal that cuts the deepest, isn't it? The thought of them looking you in the eyes, saying they love you, all while knowing what they were doing behind your back. That's calculated. That's cold. It's not a mistake. It's a choice. They chose to lie. They chose to deceive. And they chose to risk everything for a cheap thrill. It makes you feel like your entire relationship was a lie. Every memory gets tainted. You start replaying every conversation, every moment, looking for the signs you missed. It's enough to drive you mad, and that's exactly the poison they leave you with. This isn't just about them sleeping with someone else. It's about the complete and utter disregard for you as a person. They didn't just break your trust, they shattered it. They showed you that your feelings, your heart, meant absolutely nothing to them. They were selfish, plain and simple. They put their own pathetic desires above your entire relationship. And for what? A moment? It's pathetic. The anger you feel is the fuel you need right now. It's the first step to realizing you deserve so much better than being someone's dirty little secret or second choice. For me, this isn't a one-off thing. This has been my life. 18 years, 18 exes, every time the same story. Betrayal after betrayal. You'd think I'd learn, right? You'd think you'd be able to spot the red flags from a mile away. But these people, they are master manipulators. They know exactly what to say, how to act. They sell you a dream, make you believe you're the only one, that you're special. They mirror your energy, your hopes, and you fall for it because you want to believe it. You want to believe that this time it's different, but it's never different. The pattern is always the same. It starts off perfect, like a fairy tale. Then the little cracks start to show. The late-night texts they hide, the friends they get defensive about, the stories that don't quite add up. You ignore it. You tell yourself you're being paranoid, that your past is making you insecure. You give them the benefit of the doubt because you're a decent person and you assume they are too. That's your mistake. You're playing chess while they're playing a whole different, twisted game. And then, boom. The truth comes out. And it's always the same soul-crushing discovery. The same pathetic excuses, the same fake tears. It didn't mean anything. I was drunk. It'll never happen again. It's a script they all seem to have memorized. After hearing it 18 times, it doesn't even sound like words anymore. It's just noise. It's the soundtrack to a recurring nightmare. And you're left there once again, picking up the pieces while they're already lining up their next victim. It's a cycle of absolute madness. So what do? Cry? Beg them to stay? Fall into a pit of despair for months? Nah, we're done with that. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and honestly, it's a rubbish fit. The emotional route is a dead end. It leads to more pain, more drama, and it gives them more power. The only way to win this game is to stop playing it with your heart. No more heartache. It's all about using your head now. Cutting ties, no looking back. This is a business transaction. The contract of trust has been breached, deal terminated. Your brain is your best weapon. Your heart is compromised. It's been through a war zone. Your brain, however, sees things clearly. It sees the facts. Fact 1, they cheated. Fact 2, they lied. Fact 3, they will do it again. Your brain doesn't care about the good times or the what-ifs. It processes the data, and the data says this person is a liability, a virus in your system. And what do you do with a virus? You delete it, you block them, delete their number, erase every photo. It's not about being petty. It's about self-preservation. It's a tactical retreat to save yourself. This is the part where you become ruthless, emotionally detached. Think of it like a surgeon removing a tumor. You can't be sentimental about it. You just have to cut it out completely to save the patient. And the patient is you. No, let's be friends. No one last conversation for closure. Closure is a myth they sell you to keep you hooked. Your closure is the door you slam shut behind you. It's the silence they get when they try to crawl back. Use your head. Be logical. Be cold. It's the fastest way to heal and the only way to make sure you don't get burned again. Let's get one thing crystal clear. It's not your fault. Read my lips. Not your fault. Cheaters love to shift the blame. They'll say you were too distant, too busy, not affectionate enough. They will try to rewrite history to make themselves the victim and you the villain. It's a classic move from their manipulator's handbook. They do this to ease their own pathetic guilt and to control the narrative. Don't you dare fall for it. Don't you dare let them plant that seed of doubt in your mind. You could have been the perfect partner, and they still would have cheated. Their infidelity is a reflection of them, not you. It speaks to their lack of character, their insecurity, their inability to commit. It's about their drama, their weakness, their pathetic need for constant validation from anyone who will give it to them. A happy, secure person doesn't need to sneak around. A person who respects their partner doesn't lie to their face. Their actions are a giant, flashing sign of their own internal chaos. You just happen to be the one who got caught in their storm. You're not the one to blame. You're a casualty of their character flaws. Think about it. Their decision to cheat had nothing to do with you and everything to do with their own broken moral compass. They are the ones who have to live with the fact that they are liars and betrayers. That's their burden to carry, their loss. They lost someone who was loyal, someone who cared. And what did you lose? A snake, a source of stress and future pain. When you look at it like that, you haven't lost anything at all. You've gained your freedom. So let them wallow in their own drama. It's their mess. Let them clean it up. Look at it this way. Dating is like a casino. You walk in, you place your bets. Sometimes you bet on a person, thinking they're a sure thing, a royal flush. You invest your time, your emotions, your chips. But then they show their hand, and it turns out they were a joker all along. If your ex treated you like a slot machine, just pulling your handle for a quick payout with no real investment, it's time to cash out. You don't keep feeding coins into a machine that never pays. That's a fool's game. You take your winnings, your self-respect, and you walk away. The problem is, when you get played, you feel like that casino is the only one in town. You feel like that was your only chance to win. Rubbish. That's what they want you to think. The world is massive, fam. There are plenty of options out there. This isn't a one-and-done deal. To use another metaphor, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Why are you crying over a toxic jellyfish that stung you when there are dolphins out there? You need to pick a royal character for yourself and leave the jokers behind in the deck. Stop playing their low-stakes, rigged game. Your value isn't determined by a losing hand. You are the high roller in your own life. You decide which tables you play at and which ones you walk away from. That ex? They were a busted flush, a bad bet. So pick up your chips, hold your head high, and walk out of that section of the casino. There's a whole VIP lounge waiting for you, filled with people who know how to play the game with respect and honesty. Stop settling for the penny slots when you were built for the high-stakes table. It's time to upgrade. So that's the deal. It's about flipping a switch in your brain. It's about seeing the situation for what it is, a toxic mess that you didn't create, but you have the power to escape. The pain is real, I'm not denying that. But letting that pain control you for months or even years is a choice. And we're choosing to move on. We're choosing logic. We're choosing ourselves. It's not about revenge or being bitter. It's about being smart. It's about recognizing a bad investment and cutting your losses before you go bankrupt emotionally. You're done with toxic relationships. Use your brain, not your heart. Move on, and don't look back. Your heart needs time to heal, so let your brain be your bodyguard. It will make the tough decisions your heart can't handle right now. It will block the number. It will delete the pictures. It will remind you of every lie and every act of betrayal when you feel a moment of weakness. Trust your logic. It has no romantic illusions. It only has the cold, hard truth. And the truth is, you are better off without them. This is your new beginning. Don't waste another second thinking about someone who wasn't worth your first second. They made their choice, and now you've made yours. Your choice is to be happy, to be respected, and to be free. They are a ghost, a memory, a lesson learned. Now go out there and live your life. You've got this. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you felt this. Let me know in the comments how you're taking your power back. Peace.